Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. We like to say home court advantage. Now we're in basketball season, but it's winding down. And we go north once again to actually North Shelby High School, home of the Raiders and the Lady Raiders. And we bring in Lady Raiders head coach, Chris Parsons. Coach, thanks so much for your time today.
Hey, we appreciate you having us on here. It's a joy to be back.
You bet. You guys had a tremendous season already. 2 games or 2 rounds into districts. You're 24-3 right now. You got a win over La Plata. You take on Atlanta tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what your expectations there from Atlanta.
Well, we know they've got a really good guard/post player that first time we played them, she kind of gave us some fits. And I'd be lying if I said we played our best game. That was back in December when we played them, and didn't have our best showing, but we got away with the win there. And since then we've been playing pretty well, and we look forward to getting another shot at them. We know at this point in the season it's win or go home, so we've got to show up ready to play. But we're pretty confident going in. But again, you got to step up when the time's right and make it work, and that's what we're going to go after tomorrow.
Hey, at this time everybody's good, and if you're still playing, you're good. And
absolutely, and that's what we keep telling the girls is you can't hope and wait for it. You got to go out and get it every game, and not hope to catch up at the end, but just go out and take it at the beginning.
You bet. Coach, are you relatively healthy at this time of the year?
We are. You know what? Everybody right now is playing real well and healthy. And any sickness or injuries we've had throughout the season, which have honestly been very limited for us, we're kicking on all cylinders right now, and kind of peaking at the right time of the year.
Give the viewers just kind of an idea geographically, because I am geographically challenged. Where are you located?
About as far northeast as you can go. We're about an hour or 45 minutes to an hour from the Iowa border. We're right between, if you know where Hannibal and Kirksville and Moberly are, we're kind of right in the middle of that triangle. And if you blink, you'll miss the stoplight driving through town. It's just a small, great community that sports or backs up their sports teams. And again, just a great place where I grew up and was able to come back and coach here this year, and enjoying the opportunity being in this small town.
You bet. And again, we're visiting with our Chevy Leaders of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week from North Shelby High School, Natalie Thrasher, and head coach Chris Parsons here, and coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio. Pizza Ranch with 7 locations across the state, also presented by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. They care as much about your money as you do. Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters. Member FDIC, also presented by Liuna, Labor's Local 663, Building Missouri, and Building Missouri State. Coach, you had a record go down, career 3-point record went down. The young lady sitting next to you owns that record now. Tell us a little bit about Natalie and what makes her special.
Coming in, there's no doubt that Nat's a shooter, and that's exciting as a coach. That's what I like to do when I was in high school, so it was nice to be able to come in here and know I was going to have somebody that had to be guarded on the outside and was a true 3-point threat. And, the great thing about Nat is not only is she a 3-point threat, but she has also started to really, really dominate on the inside. She's got a huge wingspan and gives us more to the game than just shooting threes. But it was definitely nice to see her take on that record. Been back since 1992 that record was held. And not only has she beat it now, she's pretty much shattered it and put it in the rearview mirror. And, exciting for her to be able to keep adding to that, hopefully, these next few games.
Natalie, how are you?
I'm good.
Did you know you were approaching the record when you broke it?
No, I had no idea the night that I actually broke it. I don't think anybody knew at that point. And then I got told like 3 games later, and it was like it was a surprise, definitely.
What, going back, obviously you played since your freshman year and into your senior year. What about your game has changed? I mean, obviously you probably got a little more physically stronger and maybe even taller. But tell us, how has your game changed?
I mean, we've been like our group of girls, we've played together for years now, and our dynamic just it hasn't changed, which is good because even as like 8th graders, we had an undefeated season. So, the confidence definitely built that.
As you look around the area now and outside of your home gymnasium, do you have a favorite gym to play in? I mean, is there somewhere where you really, it may be a rivalry or it may be something where you just see the basket really well? Do you have a favorite place to play?
Um, I mean, not really. I enjoy playing in just about every gym as long as the floors aren't bad.
As long as the what?
The floors aren't bad. Some of them are really slick.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about what your your role and responsibility on the team, as you see it. Obviously, you've got to be that threat from the outside. Um, talk a little bit more about your game. What's your game like, and what do you feel like your role is?
Um, I try to help as much as I can with, especially our younger girls, because I know that, our 5 seniors will be leaving, and we just want to prepare them for what they have to look forward to. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you always been the outside shooter going back into junior high?
Yeah, I have definitely played guard like ever since the beginning, and I had to grow my confidence a lot because I was definitely the scrawny kid. So I definitely had to work at that, but
Now, Natalie, you're a senior, so this is 2023. If you could go back to that 2019 Natalie Thrasher as a freshman and give yourself some advice, what would you tell that freshman Natalie Thrasher? What advice would you give yourself back then?
just to be more confident in myself because there for a while I was definitely very scared of being in like high school because high school is a scary thought, especially to a freshman. But I just tell myself that it's fine. Like you're gonna get through it, and it's gonna be gone before you know it. So just enjoy it and be confident, and just enjoy being with the people that you're with. So
It goes by really quick, doesn't it?
yes.
So you're senior. Talk a little bit about what you've got planned for next year.
So I do plan on going to State Tech down in Lynn, and I'm going to study radiology and hope to get my degree in that. So,
Is there a background? I mean, do you have family members that do that? What led you to that field?
so I've always been like I've always wanted to help people, and so I also play softball. So and softball's probably one of my main sports, but definitely was not easy because I do pitch, so I took a lot of hits. And so I was always constantly at the doctor getting x-rays to make sure nothing was broke. So it just fascinated me that like I can see directly into like somebody's body just to help them in general.
You'd,
But yeah,
you just like to be on the other end of that, wouldn't you?
yes, I want to be able to help as many people as possible.
Very good. Who would you point at as maybe some of those people in your life that have influenced you with regards to not only how you play basketball, but maybe how you've lived your life, but basketball is a big part of it.
Definitely my parents. They are probably my biggest supporters, and they've always told me to follow my dreams. So I look up to them a lot. So
All right, very good. Well, Coach Parsons, you've got Atlanta, and then whoever wins that game, who might the district championship? Who do you expect to see in the next round?
I think we probably expect to see what everybody's been asking for all year, which is North Shelby and Meadville, and that'll be an exciting one. I know that's what a lot of people want to see, and we've been talking about it a long time. As much as a head coach, you want to keep your team focused on want to know every game you go out. I know everybody's been looking at that one since last summer, and we know the battle's there in front of us. If that's what happens, we both have to take care of business tomorrow to get there, but You get number 1 versus number 3 in the state for a sectional game. I don't think it gets much more exciting for that. So we'll see what happens, and you know what, we'll be ready if that happens to us on Tuesday.
You bet. And that's it's a coincidence because Meadville was just on. Coach Carvajal was just on with his team yesterday on the MissouriSportsNetwork.com and on Facebook, and you can look at that interview if you'd like. And we encourage people to go there because this is where this will be appearing here later on this evening. But once again, Natalie, on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations for being named the Chevrolet Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
You bet. Hey, you guys, you have a great day. Good luck tomorrow. And maybe we'll get you and visit with you Monday or Tuesday if you're fortunate enough to come out and kind of maybe get some of the other team members there as you go into that game with Meadville.
Hey, you know what? We hope to have that opportunity, because if we have that opportunity, we know things will go in the right direction. So we'll hopefully look forward to it.
You bet. Guys, thank you so much. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where, as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Natalie, do you always wear your seatbelt?
I do. It's definitely important.
Well, I'm a mandated reporter, so I have to ask you. Hey, you guys have a great day. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.
God bless
Thank
you, and we
you.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.